Hey everybody, it's Gary Enerson. Welcome to this special edition of In the Art Room. Today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to pay tribute to a few of the illustrators and artists that have kind of influenced me over the years, and some that have sort of nurtured my resurgence back into drawing art. It's a little something different. I know I haven't put out a new In the Art Room episode in a few weeks, and I'll be getting back to those. But I wanted to throw something out there to let you know that the show is still on. And so right now, without any further ado, I guess, let me pay some tribute to a couple of artists that, again, have influenced me. So first off, before I do that, I guess, I wanted to show you the finished Vincent painting illustration. I don't know if you can see that, if that's centered. But I did a couple of new things on that. This is from the other episodes of In the Art Room, episode 1 through 5. Painted him for the Artcasters Challenge. Finished him up, and now he's going on the wall. And hopefully this doesn't fall down. So he'll go up on the wall. Like I said, hopefully he doesn't fall down in the middle of the filming there. So the first person I wanted to talk about is an artist who, I mean, I've idolized since I was a kid. Ever since he did the Back to the Future poster, it's Struzan, and he's kind of the standard with, you know, movie artists and illustrators all over the world. If you mention Struzan, everybody knows who he is. You can find him at drewstruzan.com. You can see all examples of his work. You can go to Amazon and get a bunch of books with like his posters and stuff in it. So I'll go ahead and drop a link to his website in there. The second person I want to talk about is Dave Dorman, and I'll throw a picture of this up. Hopefully you can see this. I was actually able to meet Dave Dorman a few months back, and he drew this little sketch for me in this book. This is Star Wars Illustrations. And he also gave me a couple of prints. I'll go ahead and post a picture of that right now so you can see what I'm talking about. These two prints are the only two prints other than my original artwork that are actually hanging in my art room. So sorry Drew Struzan, sorry everybody else I'm going to mention. You can find Dave Dorman at davedorman.com. Also ask about his, or inquire about his Wasted Lands title. He's got an original graphic novel that he put out. The next person that influenced me greatly is Wrightson. I won't show too much of the artwork here for copyright purposes and everything, but Creepshow, as a kid, this book scared the crap out of me. Scared the crap out of me. And it's obviously, it's out of print. It's way out of print. I think it was printed back in 1982. And so I had to go online and kind of look for this. And yeah, every time I see the trailer for Creepshow, I freaked out as a kid. It was the music, it was the artwork. But if you look online, do an image search, don't do it too much obviously, but if you do an image search for Creepshow comic book, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. His drawings have always been amazing and scary at the same time. Unbelievable stuff. You can find him at Wrightson.com. I'll put a link down here. I'll put one in the comments below, or the information below, I should say. So the next guy that I need to mention, and I just learned about this guy not too long ago, is a guy named Sean Murphy, and I'm currently reading a graphic novel of his called Punk Rock Jesus, and I highly recommend it. The artwork is great. Again, I won't show anybody's artwork in here. You know, I'll give you the props and let anybody who watches this kind of do their own image search. But again, Punk Rock Jesus by Sean Murphy. Very, very cool premise, very interesting story, and very, very awesome artwork. And so yeah, check it out, Sean Murphy. I also want to mention an illustrator, an artist by the name of Jeff Lafferty. He created a site in Facebook called the Artcasters, which is basically a group of artists that do their thing in the art room and put videos up on YouTube or what have you about it. And he was kind of the inspiration for me to start making these videos. And I want to thank everybody who's watched them, who's subscribed to them. I actually got a couple of Jeff's prints. They're gifts, so I can't really show them. Sorry, Jeff. But you can find his work. You can find him at Jeff Lafferty Illustration. .com, and I believe it's .blogspot.com. So jefflaffertyillustration.blogspot.com, and that's his website. Now he's got a Patreon page if you want to go there and support him. He's got a store on eBay. I believe he has a store on Etsy. Go and check him out. He's a great illustrator. He's really good. But again, I don't have any of his work, so I apologize. The last guy I want to mention is Scott Serkland. I actually got I want to show his address. I hope I didn't show your address, dude. I'll try to block that out. I actually got some original comics. This is a guy who does all kinds of illustrations. He's doing his own comics. He has a comic series called The Young and the Dead, which is really cool. I'm not going to spoil it, and again, I won't show too much of the art. I got the artist versions of both issues. They were signed, and I believe one of them even has an original print in it. And you can get this at his website. It's called certworkscom. And I don't want to tear nothing up. So basically the artist renditions or the artist versions, if you will, are kind of these customizable titles. And he also included, if I can get it out without wrecking anything, that would be awesome, I guess. He also included an original sketch in the issue 2 there. So he's a really good artist. Seems like a good guy. I've never met him personally. I've chatted with him a couple of times online, and like I said, he when he sent this, he asked me to kind of give him a review on it. So here's the review, dude. They were great. They were awesome, man. Good. It's a good story. Without giving too many spoilers away, Scott kind of describes it as Goonies meets Night of the Living Dead, and he's spot on. I mean, he obviously wrote it, so he knows what he's talking about, But the thing about it is, and again, I'm not going to spoil it, but the thing about it is his take on zombies has an interesting twist on it. So much so that you could almost let your kids read this, almost. But it has a very interesting twist on it that I think is really cool. So it's Young and the Dead. He's got a bunch of other stuff on his website, again, certworks.com. And so yeah, he gave me one of these. And let's see, the last book I want to push is something I found recently. Is a book called 99 Brief Scenes from the End of the World by T.W. Grimm. And you can find T.W. Grimm. He doesn't have a website as such, but he's got a Facebook page, and you can look him up on Amazon.com. I heard this 7 small chapters. It's basically little chapters, a couple of pages in this book about a zombie virus that comes through sort of unconventional means, not conventional means. And it was really good. I listened to the No Sleep podcast that had 7 chapters from this book, and found out that he actually made an entire novel and had to buy it. And one of these days I may do a drawing based on it. Obviously I won't sell it. It's non-commissioned or anything like that, but I may do a drawing based on it one of these days. It's that good. So you want to check it out. It's called 99 Brief Scenes from the End of the World from T.W. Grimm. And that, I think, will cover it. I will get back to doing some art. I have an idea that I need to get done here in less than a month, I think. I've just been so busy, and I apologize for not putting any new videos out in the art room. Just been so busy with a lot of stuff, with work. My band, Mason Rivers, is doing really, really well. Check us out there, masonrivers.com. If you're in the Chicago area, you might come out and see us and say hi. I'm getting married in September, and we've been kind of running around doing a lot of stuff. And again, I apologize for not putting any new in the art room videos out, but I figured I'd put this out, kind of show you a few things and introduce you to a few people. And again, if you like this video, please like it, share it. I'll put links to everybody's web pages down below, and I do hope you enjoy this episode. Take care, you guys. Anybody that I mentioned today, this one's on me, man. You don't have to send any royalty checks or anything like that. So thank you again for all the great work, everybody. And I will see you next time on In the Art Room. And also check out my series called Gary E's Sketch Cards. I release a new video every week, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a good week. Take care. Remember, no matter what you're doing art-wise, it is important that you keep doing it. Keep drawing, keep doing the artwork, and I'll see you next time.